Hi, good morning. I promised my friend that I will do a studio tour. So I have organized my studio. I will back up a little bit because this is the entry. And I have my books still here. I do not know. I'm going to put them in the closet probably. But I need to find some that will go into my room so I can use them, and the rest I will put away. However, this is the entry to my room. And it's a little tight in here, so I don't know how I'm gonna get there and show you, but I will just, do a little tour. This is the entry, and my room does not have doors, so we have a barrier for Brownie right there, so he can't come in. My dog is gonna eat everything, so he's not allowed in here. Nobody's allowed in my studio, you know? It's mine. It's only mine. However, it starts right here, and let me try and not make you dizzy. And I don't know how to do that. I don't do tours. However, I put all of my old books that I recently purchased. Well, not recently. It's been a while now. Here, I purchased them to craft with them, but I cannot do this anymore. Okay? I can't, not yet. I want to look at them. They are so beautiful. I just want to keep them. And I also put my journals on top of them because I do want to see my journals too. I wanted to see pretty things. So these are the books that are old, but I can use, maybe. I would like to use. So I put them here too. Maybe I will use them. Then this is like my die cutting station, I call it. I don't know. I have my favorite die cuts right here. I put them all into this shoebox, the decorative shoebox. Those I use the most. And then in the front, I put some that I think I want to try to use and see if I like them or not, because I'm still thinking if I don't like something, I will destash it. This is my decorative trash box, because if you die cut, you need something to put the trash in, and I'm not about to walk to the trash bin. This is just how I am. Everything needs to be in like there, right there. And I take my die cuts out with this. You see, I made it pointy right there, and then I sometimes need scissors for my paper. My die cutting machine and my dies and my embossing folders are here, and also the sticky tape that I use if I need to hold the die in place. I have packaging here. I cut a lot from packaging, so I collect it, and then I have it right here. I can just take it and cut. What else? I do have my big paper clips here, and my blades and knives, everything that is sharp, basically, I put into this little box. I have a lot of empty space because I reorganized. So this one is empty, but it's fine. It can just be there. This one, I don't know how you call it in English. This is a rolling. We would say, I make cards, or I want to make some cards. I sold some in my Etsy store, and I prepared some more, and I splattered them all together. So I wanted to keep them all together, and they fit perfectly in here. There are many more dies that I would like to try out little by little, and then see if it works, if I can use them, if I have enough creativity in my brain to do something about it. Those two are empty, but they fit perfectly underneath, and I did not vacuum yet. So, I just figured I'm going to show you, and then God knows I get to vacuum after I craft, and then this room will explode again. Okay. I have these. These are from IKEA. I had them for the longest time. I also had some in Germany. I just love them. The cube organizers. Okay, there are all of my gorgeous girls, the big ones and the small ones. I have almost all of them, I think. I'm not quite sure. And on the bottom, there are other girls. And I labeled everything with my painter's tape just for now. So I do know what's what, basically. So these are all my other girls. Other type of girls, see here, never stamped those, by the way. And then I was into Julian netting girls for a while, and I still love them, and I'm not gonna destash them or anything like that. And I do have my accordion file folder, which is so dirty in the front. Why? I don't know. I don't know. However, I have these pockets I bought on Amazon, and I organized, you see, banners and frames, borders, doilies and rounds, and then flora and fauna. There is nothing in this one, I think. And there's a little bit. But most of it I took out because I use it a lot. Yeah, just different stuff. And then in the back of it, sorry, I have my big die cuts that I die cut from, not die cuts, I fussy cut stuff, flowers and stuff. And then there are printables, a lot of printables that I need to use. And this one, you know, you can push it or you can extend it. It used to be on my desk, but I want to do something else for my desk. If you can hear that I'm out of breath, it's early morning, and so ever since I had COVID, I just can't breathe. Excuse me. So this is full of pocket letters. I cannot put them away. And, you know, those are all pocket letters that were sent to me, and I keep them all, and I love them all. And I don't know, I might take them apart one day. Then I do have needles, wires, caps. I don't even have to tell you because you can read all the labels. And I barely use it. Maybe I will. I do not know. And then manuals, cables, stuff like that, you know, just in case I need it. I need a charger or whatever. And then underneath, I think they came from Daiso a long time ago. There are like, you know, boxes like this. And I have tossed a lot of boxes, but I kept a lot too. However, they contain cards and some stuff for Valentine's. What do I see in the back there? I don't know. I did not see it before. What? Oh my, I did not see it before. And I found it. I was looking for it for the longest time. How fun is this? Okay, let me look at this real quick. Yes, this is the diamond thing that I got long time ago, and I wanted to give it to Michelle and I couldn't find it, and I did not take this one out. I just, you know, cleaned like that, and I did not see it in the back. How funny is that? I spent like weeks in this room cleaning. However, still maybe I can find my brayer. I lost my brayer years ago. There's like my letter punch board and Valentine's stuff, and I don't know how to move on because you see, there is not much space here. However, I have 6x6 or 8x8 or anything smaller paper. I have in this one, and there is a lot that needs to be either cut up or sold in my store or used in my crafts, because all of it I cannot use in my crafts. I can tell you that much. And these are the bigger papers, mostly 12x12. And I think the 8x8s, I put some of them here as well. And I consolidated so much. I had so much more. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about it. Okay, moving on. I forgot how to call this thing, so I called it plastic sealer. I forgot. When I used to make pocket letters, you know, when you make it hot, you can seal a plastic pocket. So yeah, that's what I called it. And this is beads, as you can tell. There is a lot of beads in there. This one is a very pretty box, and it's Paris, and there is all of my Paris stuff if one day I will do any Paris project. And then I have these composition books that I coffee dyed. You know, I coffee dyed too. And these ones, I was like crazy. I would spray them with coffee and then dry page by page outside so I don't make a mess in the summertime, and that was crazy. And I made two, and I may just use them, I don't know. Then I do have miscellaneous decoration stuff, and this is more for like, you know, you see there is like flowers and stuff. This is more for if I would want to decorate for my home. Okay, pens and blocks is full. Look, I have many pens. They came from the times from my couponing, so I got them for free, a lot of them. And then there are a lot. They were on sale at Michael's, I think, these, and they were super cheap, you know, whenever they have their what is it called? It's not sale. It's like everything must go. I can't even put it back in with one hand. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I got a few. And then there are also my magazines that I bought. So I keep them in here as well. So it's all far away from my desk because I know I'm not using it very often. But it is there. And then I do have shreds. Shreds? Oh, I remember. If I need to package something, I have all of these in here. I'm like, shreds? What is shreds? I have my 12 by 12 loose papers all in here. And then everything plastic, bags and some pocket letters. Like, not pocket letters, but the baseball card holders that you use for pocket letters. I have here as well. Then we move on to this one. And I'm on my knees, and I don't like it. I have all the bags that are left over from this accordion folder I showed you earlier. And then specialty paper. Not really specialty, but this is like all the... I don't know how to call that. You see what it is, right? All of these. And foam and stuff like that. I have my blocks for watercolor paper, canvas, and papers like, say it. They are plasticky or they are, I forgot, vellum that I found in my room. Okay, this is for my Etsy store. I use up a lot of file folders for my Etsy store and white cardstock and black cardstock. Okay, let me get up and move on. So that was basically the site. Oh my God, I'm too old for this. I was on my knees from over there to over here. That was not that good. I have to put these away. These go to my Etsy store. So not into the store, but for my Etsy store. So yeah, this is the table that's here. And I think I'm just going to go here and then go back to the table. Okay, this was the barrier. The previous barrier was just those. And then Brownie learned to jump over them. So we got something bigger or higher. And these are so cool. They are not very expensive. And from the other side, they look really good. But I have... Why is everything so dusty? I need to dust again. However, I have put all of my Etsy stuff into these, all the items that I sell, I put in there. But you can access them from the other side, so you don't have to go to my room. Okay, moving on with these. I do have a lot of empty ones, but also these are book covers. Oh, you can see it through here. Look, I put them all in here. And I might just put something pretty on top of here. I still have to dust. I dusted most of it, but I think I still have to dust because I see a lot of dust now. Okay, this one is empty. And these actually, 1, 2, and 3, they contain stuff that I want to use for mask making. Different projects. So there's that. I do have this pretty box, which is empty and which I just could not get rid of. How does it open? Right here. It's magnetic. It's magnetic right here. And it opens up like that. I'm keeping it. It fits in here. And if nothing goes in there, it's fine too. I like the box. Okay, I'm gonna go on my knees again. Oh, goody. These came from Walmart. And I had them for the longest time. I used to have my Etsy supplies in there. The items that I sell, but like I said, I put them in the other one now. So I'm thinking of putting a piece of cardstock in the front so everything looks the same. I will show you in the other ones that I do have. Or, just like that. You see? I put just a piece of mint cardstock in the front and everything looks the same and you cannot look or see through it. And it kind of looks neat. I don't know. Okay, moving on. I have bags and bags. I have smaller bags and medium bags and then bigger bags and plastic bags right in here. I don't need to open it, right? And I'm also not going to open this one because it's so full. This is for coffee dyeing. I want to coffee dye some lace. Whenever it gets really hot, it's going to go really quick. Here in California, I can coffee dye it in no time in the middle of the summer. I would do that. So I'm waiting for that, and then I will just collect stuff in there that needs to be coffee dyed. Then I did put small fabric in here. Oh, I was blessed with so much fabric. I love it. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much. I was sent so much fabric. And I put all the small ones in the little baggies. You know, they are by size. These are really tiny and these are a little bigger. And then I had kept these for a long time. They came with like sheets or something. And this has like medium size fabric pieces in it. So, but that's so cool. I didn't know what to do with them. I didn't want to toss them, and now I found the perfect solution on what to do with them. Okay, then I do have big fabric, and this is big enough to be covers, so I keep it here. I put jeans, etc. on there because I have like old pants new old pants that didn't fit, and then, you know, I cut off pockets from jeans because they look at that, it looks so pretty. And then I think I have a pair of jeans in there as well, so everything like that. And I do have lace drawer. I can't speak anymore. Excuse me. There's lace, and I just separated it by colors, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it by colors. This is like beige and pinkish, and then I have yellow, black, and everything else. Yeah, you know, because I was done separating by colors. And I have another one here, and this has a lot of these brownish, you know, this kind of lighter, and this is darker. This is probably my favorite. You know, I don't know. I would like to keep it in the open. I don't want it to get all dusty and hairy. So I would like to keep it in the open just so I can look at it. You know, just so I can look at it. I love pretty things. So, sari silk, doilies, burlap, as you can see. Here's my burlap. And I did put doilies. I originally kept them loose, but now I put them into this bag because it's a perfect bag, and I can just take out the bag. And this came probably from something for your bedding as well. I love to keep those. It says here, yeah, Queen Navy. So they look so pretty. That's my favorite. And another one of those that has the sari silk in it, and all of it fits really good. If you have two hands, it fits even better into these. These are very deep drawers, so I wanted to organize something in there that is bulky and uses up a lot of space. But you know, if you put just little things in there, they will just get lost or don't use the space that you have. I don't know if that makes sense. Acetate, a lot of packaging plus new, you know, so there is everything in here. And then I have two drawers with napkins. I think that's self-explanatory. Napkins inside, and paints are in here, and everything that I do need, you know, I put some water in this container, so whatever I need for painting is here. My big brushes are here, and my new brayer that I got, because I have moved these, I have moved my stuff from room to room 2 or 3 times, and I can't find my brayer that I had once. It's just lost forever. So I finally got another one, so I can use my jelly plate that I was gifted many years ago, and I have never used, but it has also a different explanation why I didn't use it. However, mixed media stuff right in here. Everything that I consider mixed media, like patina and Mod Podge and pastes and, you know, all of this weird stuff. I put in here my sprays and my embossing powders, plus my little magical powders are in here. And this is baby powder because you use it for embossing. So I kept it all together. Then my pencils and my watercolor pencils are all here, and they fit. I'm so happy because I made myself, a long time ago, whenever I got the pencils, I made myself this little pencil holder so I can have them by colors, kind of, you know, pinks and greens and whatever. I love these pencils, and I made myself a pencil holder, and it still fits. It fits into the drawer, and I love it. Okay, there's my name. See, it's mine. Don't touch it. These are loose envelopes. They are, you know, whenever somebody sent me a card, I kept the envelope. And then I also coffee dyed some envelopes. And then there are loose junk mail envelopes. And in this one, we have the tiny envelopes here, plus the envelopes that I did separate. They are identical. Each pack has identical envelopes. And this is more for when I want to do mass making, you know, then I can grab and they have the same, and then I can just go and make. I don't need to do different things. Sticky stuff and daubers. I didn't want to call it glue because it also has sticky stuff, you know. So I have a lot of glue, I think. I have a lot of glue sticks. I ordered on Amazon and they came in a big pack. So, however, going up, I have paper. I have my pretty paper and my pretty paper and my pretty paper and more pretty paper and more pretty paper. So I have a lot of paper, okay? I have a lot of paper. And they are kind of organized by same with same. Like lined paper and sewn paper and very dark paper. And then this lacy paper and yeah. And these are like cool papers. I don't know, when you get shoes or something, you get some paper or something is packaged in paper and it's really cool and different. And then here I have some from the antique store, you know, and these are really long, I found while cleaning. I need to take a breather. So these are from the paper pads, the backings, so it's cardstock, and there's my jelly plate, okay? So I need to use it. I think by the time this video comes out, I will definitely have used my jelly plate. All right, let me get up. I didn't even get up because let's do this first. This is my, I don't know, pile of shame. Not really shame. I don't use this stuff anymore. And I do want to destash it. So I put it in boxes and everything while I was cleaning and reorganizing, I did put in boxes and I figured, you know what? I will try to destash it. If not, I have to go and donate it somewhere. I have to find something and yeah, don't want to talk about it anymore. These are all of the paper bags that I kept. I tossed a lot. I will tell you that much. Okay, my alcohol markers. This one has straws and pencils and everything in it. I will go through it one day. And then my washi tape. A lot of washi. I gave so much away and I have so much left over. It's incredible because there's more. This is more like lacy and whatever, you know. So I have my brads and pins that I have to go through because it's very full. Everything is very full. I have paper clips. Different kind of paper clips. They kind of sorted. You see, I used packaging. I sorted them, kind of. So I don't need that many for sure. There are my inks right here and refills. Then I do have things that I wanted to gift. I need to take them out and then, you know, these are still from my pocket letter times. I need to take them out and see, maybe gift it in my Etsy store or something. There's no tags because I have tags somewhere else. I destashed a ton of flowers a while ago, a couple of years ago, but the drawer is still full and I don't even use that many. I barely use any flowers, but I love them. You see this one? Came from the floor in one of the stores. I think it could have been Joann's. So if stuff was laying on the floor, you know, when they have where they have these flowers, and then you can just ask, can I pick it up? Is it okay if I keep it? Because they just sweep it up and they toss it. I picked it up. Yes, I did. This is side decoration, and I don't know why this doesn't open right now. Come on. Everything that you can put on the side of something, you see? You can hang it with these. And then all the long strips, which I will have to go through as well. Everything like on the side. You can hang on the side of something. So that's what I call side decoration. And doilies, coffee dyed and not coffee dyed. And then on the bottom are like my butterflies and some bows. which have to go too, probably. Okay, now I'm gonna get up. I'm having a very hard time on my knees. Very hard. I don't want to go on my knees anymore. Maybe I should. I'm going to go in the chair in a bit. This is all, I think, original ephemera that I... Okay, never say never. I don't plan on using anytime soon. Okay, let's say it this way. Because it's also pretty, you know? It's all very pretty and very old, and I love to touch it, and I want to display it, and I want to see it. You see? So yeah, I should use some of the patterns. I could, because I have a whole ton of these. We're fine here. My cards that I made when I was a card maker for a little while. For a little while I was a card maker. Okay, then I have these three. And I only have 2 boxes. One is empty, and one my husband is finishing up right now. So I know I will have another box to push in here. And then something can go on the top. You see, I have space holders, basically, for more stuff. For when I get more stuff, okay? Okay, let's move on to this. This is right next to me. So I want things that I use the most, of course, to be right next to me. And what do I use the most? My guillotine, my cutter, my pretty papers that I make myself, and then my printed papers that are here. And in the back, you see, there are some coffee dyed papers, or what is it, avocado dyed maybe, you know, just in case I need a bigger one. I have my ephemera holder that I need to fill up still right here. Okay, then there is my book of ideas. It's right here, and the journal that I'm working on with my friend's challenge is right here as well. One empty one, just in case. You never know. And then I kept these. These are full with flowers, and these are full with butterflies, and they stack so nicely. And these are full with Tim Holtz stuff, and these are the same butterfly type, and then the rest is empty. Just in case I cut a lot of the same stuff, it doesn't matter. The empty ones don't take up much of space because I stack them, and they are really good. And these are actually from Costco when you buy potatoes. Like pre-done potatoes. We didn't buy any in a long time. Maybe we should. But my husband washed them out, and then I kept them. My dry baby wipes and my cottonelle right here that I need to use up. So I'm gonna go sit in my chair now because I'm an old lady. Okay, these are boxes from toolboxes from Dollar Tree, and I love it. I love it. You know, I have all of the pattern strips that came off the, you know, when you have paper packs and then you rip them off. Sometimes I dropped one. Sometimes there's like on the top, the strip is patterned as well. I had to pause you so I can pick it up. Okay, so I put them all right in here, and I don't know if I can do it with one hand. Probably not. Oh yeah, I can. You see, close it off, push it in there. They fit perfectly. Same way, I have my cardstock pieces and my paper pieces, and they're right next to me, so that's perfect. I should have, let me move the card a little bit so I can actually go through this. Okay, my big machete, in case somebody comes in and wants to steal my paper, I'm prepared. Okay, I'm prepared. So I have this box, and I put the string on it because it's easier to move out, you know. It has tickets, ephemera, tabs, and bling. That's what it says. And there are these boxes inside that contain all of this. Tickets, ephemera, you know, tabs, and bling. And I can just push it back in. And then I do have my stamping plate right here. And everything that is like a charm, I guess. This is like a box with that. I couldn't part with this one. And my friend Nicole is gonna laugh because, you know, we were thinking what to do with this one. I love it. It's very sturdy. I couldn't part with it. I tossed so much, but I couldn't part with this. Maybe I can soon, you know? So I just pushed it in here just in case. It's for little things. An empty shoebox right here. And then I do have my molds that I didn't use in a very long time, years, right here. And see, I just don't know the English word for it. So I wrote down the German word. These need to be decorated. They are pre-done. I kept this because it, for example, had one of those eyelets already in there. It's packaging with an eyelet in there. It's from a dog bed. So I was like, hey, that's a pretty card. I can just cut it up and I have the eyelet in there, and there are more with the eyelets. So, this is just something that I would decorate. And this is for covers, Whenever I will make a cover, I have everything here. I have the cardstock in here. If I want a soft cover and put something in between, I wanted to try the felt. I didn't toss it. Mass makes, everything that I'm mass making, I'm putting in here. Because I'm sure I cannot keep everything, so I might just put something in my store. Now I kept one drawer as a miscellaneous drawer, and I'm going to, if it's full, it's full. But there is just, this is some metal, and there is just some stuff that I might use, and, I might need, or I didn't know what that is. Do you know what that is? I found it in my room, and I'm like, maybe it goes somewhere. Who knows? And then I need it, and it's gone. So I didn't toss it. Now, empty drawers. What? Empty drawers. But they are prepared for goodies, right? They're prepared for goodies. Okay, then I have tiny things, and they are in these containers from Dollar Tree. They are my stamped, phrases, and you see everything tiny, basically, or small. My numbers right here. And yeah, just stuff like that. JJ pages are pages that are folded already that I can just use in junk journals. And I take paper that I like and I want to keep, or that looks for me like it could be a junk journal page. My pretty papers, for example, and everything, So I will just put it in here. And yeah, it's full. So I need to make another journal. My stencils are in here. My stamping stuff. So all the inks and everything. Wow, 32 minutes. I have to hurry up. Then there are big stamps, like background stamps and this cube, or, just bigger stamps that are not. Okay, that's my water. And these are stamps like that. And I was thinking, if I take this out, I can just go like that, So this way I will find them. Oh, never ever can I put it in with one hand. Wait. Phew! I definitely need to vacuum in this room, but you know what? I can't do everything. So, because I was putting labels on everything, I was sitting here for half an hour. I went ahead and I put a label on my trash too, because I thought it was so funny. I have my big scoring board right here, and my heating tool that I just hung up with this. You see? So it's right there, because I didn't want to plug it in, plug it out, plug it in, plug it out. It's not about this. I have two big books to flatten stuff underneath. And then we are going to just move on right here. How about I sit and I don't do anything anymore. There's my spray to finish, sometimes I don't use it a lot, but sometimes I do, especially when you put Tim Holtz Distress ink on something on the outside and then you want to seal it, you use this. I have some wet ones still in there I have to use up, and then they will be gone. And I have my sanding blocks and corner rounder. I cannot talk anymore. My eraser and my wet glue right in there. I have all of my brushes in there, my tools, my pencils and pens, my bottles, flowers, buttons. Oh, I didn't show you this one. This one is organized too. You see? Vintage buttons, die cuts, and I have, let me get up. Then I have my die cut negatives right in here, and I have these for little tiny things, And this is just, can you see? USPS box. Okay, and then I have Polaroid cutouts, and these are labels. Okay, I did get up. Gee, let me sit back down, because I'm an old lady. Well, self-explanatory, right? I need this. And then this is most used stuff. This is me, and this is me reminding me that I'm surrounded by idiots. I don't know, my daughter gave me that and I thought it was so funny. I'm surrounded by idiots. My daughter was working at McDonald's back then and she was like, oh my god, I hate people. I'm like, okay. Okay, this is the other box that I couldn't toss, and I started keeping like little things in there. You know how I keep everything and then I use it when I craft. So I hope that this way I can see it better. And this is my little thing that my daughter gave me too. And it has all of the little teeny tiny decorational things. I just like to keep and use those, okay? I found this while cleaning and I loved it so much that I wanted to keep it and look at it. So I'm looking at it now. This was just a tryout with a flower, so it's nothing. Okay, moving on. My computer, whenever, you see how it says connect to device. Whenever I film on here on this stand. And I can see in front of me, I connect it and I can see in front of me what you see. So this way, you know. BG gave me this. My dog who passed away, he brought this from the backyard and I want to look at it. And I have this one on here and I will show you in a bit why. Use. Okay, let's move on. I have my junk journal here. This is my personal one. All the little laces that I'm using while I'm crafting and little fabrics I have in this box. And then I have this acrylic container. I had it for a while now. Tracy labels, words. This is like longer words. And then I have some typewriter cutouts, fabric snippets. This doesn't say anything because it has like a sammelsurium of stuff. Small doilies, which I call doilies. This says nothing because you can actually see that those are like little cards. These only have people in them. There are my inks. All of the strings and little pieces that are left over from projects I put in here. I have die-cut flowers that are sticking out here. Tim Holtz cards, flower cards, little tickets, you know, it's just everything. Die-cut flowers right here. Then I do have labels from Ava right here and some more. Can you see it? These I need to use. Okay. Okay. And on top of that, I don't want to get up anymore. I want to take everything down. It's the most used like stuff that is either fabric or string or something. And this I just put in there. This is new, as you can see. Maybe I'm going to use that too. Okay, before I go farther on the left, I'm going to go turn around, get my cart. I love my cart. I wanted to get another one, but I think it's going to be too much because I have so much free space all over the place now. Okay, however, I found this really cool box. And it has all of the tiny journaling cards, I would call it. Let's call it journaling cards. Like really tiny cards in there. These are from Dollar Tree. Look, I just put my wax in there now. But I would like to, you know, I could get some more. They're cool. I like them. However, cards. So I can just go like this when I'm making a journal and like, which one do I like? Let's see, you know, these are the smaller ones, as you can tell. These are the bigger ones, and those are really big ones. And things that are still in packagings. Because, you see, this card still needs to be organized, okay? Okay? I have a folder here, which is empty, but I was thinking, what if I need it for something? Like, when I fussy cut stuff, I keep it in bags like this. I might keep it in the folder like that. I did not organize, well, I organized my card kind of, but I didn't purge it. Yeah, you know. And then it contains all of these. I made them on my channel. You know, all of these little box type things where you can keep the same with the same, you know. And I kind of love it. It's flat and it's made so easily. I didn't measure anything. I know that a lot of people make them and there's a lot of measuring going on. I'm not measuring, you know, I'm just making them. I hate measuring. So things like that are here and my die cuts are all here. So I keep them straight and flat. And then this one, there is use. This is why I put it in front of me on my filming stand, because this is I don't even know. Everything and anything that you just need to, when you collage or when you, anything. When you need a tiny little piece of decoration or paper or something, it's right in here. I collected it all. 2 of them are empty, and then I have Eva's labels and hands, words and ruffles. So they fit perfectly in here. I have longer strips of decorative paper, I guess. And then I have like leftover stuff there. I have the decorated tags and the not decorated tags right here. I have stuff that needs a backing. I would sew a piece of coffee dyed paper in the back. I have it right in here. All of the decorative scissors are in there. Then we have, do we have beads in here? I don't know. I don't want to open it. But it says beads, so beads will be on there. There's nothing in this box, but the box is super sturdy and fits in the white one, so I kept it. Okay, that was the cart. Let's move back here. I'm still having them here because I want to fill them up like I did these. They are just here for decoration. I just want to look at pretty things, okay? So somebody gave me this tree, as I call it. I'm not using it because it's so pretty. I want to look at it. So thank you so much. You made me super happy. Then this was the advent calendar from our dogs like 2 years ago, I think. And actually those were connected and, opened up like doors. But I cut it off and I just reused it. I secured it to the wall, you see, with some, what do you call them? Thumbnails? Yes. So that's what I did. So it doesn't shake or fall out when I pull on it or whatever. And then it has all of the random stuff you can read. There are tea bags and metal things and hanger things and thread and stamped pieces. It contains so much, actually. There are like these chips from Tim Holtz and wax seals that somebody made for me. Alcohol felts and alcohol tape. You see a lot. Some of it is in German. You will never know. Nope, you will never know. I write in 2 languages, sometimes in 3 languages when I write my stuff, so nobody will ever know. Mini hearts. Oh, mini hearts. Oh, yeah. I cut them out and then I put them on the side. Eyelets and photos, so small photos of people, and washi tape. This one I put up on these plastic things, so they give more space. Everything is dirty. Again, and I cleaned everything, I promise. But I have to wipe everything again. So this is random stuff. I want to make some project or put it into my... I thought I can keep one bin where I can throw random stuff in, and then I can take it to its home. Because I'm not going to take piece by piece to its home. Doesn't make sense because I'm lazy. Like, not lazy. I need to find another word. It's not efficient for me. There you go. Okay, so this one is the same shoe rack like the other one, but I put it on this plastic stuff so it is higher up, and I keep my scraps, very tiny scraps. And actually, yep, it does say scraps right here, so I don't forget. And I keep my this is more from pattern. It has something on it, and it's bigger. So this is in here as well. Those 2 are empty. This one is de-stashed, and this is like my pre-made stuff that I can just grab and use the bigger one, and 6x6 coffee dyed papers. I have my books of ideas right here, and then a friend of mine gave me this a while ago, and it's like a book, but it's not a book. Okay, and Janaire was is one of my favorite books. I love it. And mixed media stuff. Do I have to get up? Let's get up. Things I can make as mixed media, things I made as mixed media, Plus, I put the 2 books in there that have strong book pages that I can use to make mixed media. And I called this one Cool Papers because these are different and I don't have many of these. So I stick stuff in there like Mexican money or like a book page and somebody wrote on it, for example. some guest checks and some more guest checks for some reason. You see, just different papers that I made with my mixed media. And they are mostly, I'm thinking, these could go as a journaling spot. You can write on it. My stickles and big hopes that I will use them if they are right here next to me. Okay, moving on. Oh, to the left. This one I kept empty, but I won it a long time ago in a giveaway. And I wanted to see pretty stuff. Then I do have all of my tape, sticky tape in here and sticky dots in here. And then stickers and rub-ons I have in here. And my ephemera that I need to use up. And I organized it basically by, these are round and tiny. These are bigger, that's how I organized it. Paper clips that I will probably have to sort out because I'm never going to use a frog paper clip. Okay? But also I cannot put it into a Happy Mail or anything or into my Etsy orders because it's not flat. So I don't know what to do. And I don't want to toss it because somebody gave it to me, okay? And my little punches are in here. And this is what I meant with the pieces of cardstock. You see, this is just a piece of cardstock on the front. And it makes it all pretty, right? My very pretty jar that I got at the antique store. And it has all of this broken jewelry in it. Now you have to imagine my sewing machine here, because this is where my sewing machine is going to go. I have space here. Well, I will have space here for my foot so I can sew. And that's all I need. My old sewing machine is going to go on here. And my typewriter is on here. And I hope that it will make me do more of the typewriting. I don't know. I really hope so. And there again is the cardstock. See, that would look so much prettier than just see everything, right? And this is my punch drawer. And as you can see, I can tell where my punches are, right? Because I punched it out and I put it in front. I stuck it in front of the drawer. So this way I know that the punches are in there. I almost thought this was my brayer. I almost was like, oh my God, there it is. But it's not my brayer. It's making crumpled paper, I guess. Okay. And there are more punches. These are the knockouts right here. So this is filled with punches. Then I do have goodies, which I don't have anymore. So it's empty. I still have my mink machine, which does foiling. Can you see it? Right here. I have to start doing something. And then my ribbons, and they are still organized like I showed you in my ribbon organization many years ago, and it's really cool. And sequins, my guilty pleasure, is right here. Okay, I did organize, and I just wrote down. I will have to change it a little bit, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted to know where my book pages go. These are book pages, and it's hard to show you, some of them have cool pictures on them. Can we go somehow? Yeah. And then some of them are just the text is just over half a page, so I can use it for something else. And some of them have pretty frames or say part 1, part 2, which I like as well. Then I have my decoupage pages here and my books that I use. These are my project bins. I'm making a journal, so it stays in this bin. I'm making another journal. Well, I have been making it for a long time. I filmed 3 episodes 2 years ago, and then I stopped making it. But it doesn't matter. It's all in the same bin. This is a project I want to make, so it goes in the bin. And you can stack the bins, which I love as well. This is a project I made but didn't make a cover, in a bin, And then you just stack the bins like this, and you're good. They don't take up a lot of space. And whenever you work and you're done, you can just throw everything into one bin. And it's all the same project. So I think that's a cool thing. Okay, let's put them back in. I have the leftover bling all right there. My normal paper and some bags in the iris boxes. Okay, have my stencil, big stencils. And the paper that I use, that's the backing of printing for my Etsy store when I print out labels. So this is what it is. Random projects, meaning I never finished it, I want to do it, or whatever. Come in here. Then I do have my bling that I want to use. And some alphas that I want to use, and then boxes with wooden, what are they called, the wooden things? They are all organized actually, you know. So right here, and this one has my staplers and all of my hot wax, you know, wax seal stuff. I can't speak anymore. Am I done? No, I'm not done, because I have one with more washi that is right next to me, and sticky stuff that, you know, they are stickers too sometimes, but that I want to try and use up. I have cards, journaling cards, a whole bunch, way too many. These are papers, you know, cardstock and stuff that I could use. And then I have everything words in this one. Too much, still too much. And all of my punch boards that I do use frequently, I have here, and my cardstock leftovers that I collect. You see, if I cut off somewhere from a file folder or whatever, I put in here. I have my mixed media mat in here, and then I have this big thing, and this is just packaging. Strong, good packaging that I can use when needed. Okay, we did that. Are we done? We might be done. Okay, let me see. Yep, I think we went through everything. I think we did. Right? If we forgot something, so be it. So be it. But that's my room. That's my studio, how I want to call it. Yes, I need to try and call it a studio. So it kind of elevates it for me and doesn't make me feel like I'm just a crafter. I know just a crafter is nothing bad, but you know, I learned stuff in therapy, so I'm trying to implement it. So yeah, there is that. A lot of empty space, but a lot of stuff as well. I still need to go through stuff, and I will be doing so once a week or so. I don't know. Maybe every Saturday I'm just going to grab a drawer and go through it and see if there is something I can destash or use for the current project or whatever. You know, I don't think any of us really remembers everything we have. I really don't think so. And if we would be reminded, we would probably use it more. What do you think? Okay, so this was my room. Nope, this was my studio tour. There you go. Catch myself. Okay, I love this one most. You gotta know that I know I'm too close, but this is like, whoo, it gives me goosebumps right away. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope it was interesting to you. I hope I didn't make you seasick or anything like that. And yeah, if you have a room tour, you can link it down below. I go watch. And I hope you guys are all healthy and happy and enjoying your day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.